If you have $100,000 saved right now, you're a lot closer to being a millionaire than you think. But you're also at a very dangerous point in your financial life because what you do next will really determine everything. Most people believe building $1 million portfolio is about picking the right stocks or getting lucky, maybe even timing the market, but it's not. Turning $100,000 into $1 million isn't about brilliance, it's about systems, it's about behaviors, and today, I want to walk you through exactly how that works using real math, using strategies, and of course, the part that nobody talks about. So let's go ahead and get into it. First of all, we have to reset your expectations when it comes to $1 million because $1 million used to mean that you were rich, used to mean that you're set pretty much for all of retirement. And today it doesn't. With inflation, rising costs, longer retirements, and of course, a lot higher medical bills, $1 million is not a luxury goal anymore. It's a baseline. And even looking at surveys, you're far below the recommended amount when it comes to $1 million that you should have getting ready for retirement. That's the uncomfortable truth. But here's the good news. If you've already gotten to the point and hit that milestone of having $100,000 invested, you have done the absolute hardest part. This is when you can start taking care of growth, start seeing the compounding because most people never get there, never get to that 6 digits. So now the question becomes, how do you turn that $100,000 into $1 million? I'm going to go over the 3 strategies that actually work. No theories, no hype, just proven principles over and over again. Strategy number 1 is time and compounding. This is where most people completely understand and really the realistic expectation of how wealth is actually built. When we look at someone like Warren Buffett looking at the returns, a majority of his wealth was built after the age of 65. So from starting investing at 12 years old up into the point of a majority of the wealth was built after 65. That is a very, very long runway to be investing. Most people think they need massive returns, 20, 30, 40, even 50%. They don't. What they need instead is time in the market. If you took $100,000 now, invested in an average return of about 8% per year, the money would double every 9 years. So your $100,000 now becomes $200,000, then $400,000, then $800,000, and eventually you're going to cross that 1 million mark. And here's the part that people don't like to hear with this, because it takes about 25 to 30 years to actually get there once you have the money. Most people hear that, they check out, they click off the video, they go elsewhere. So if you want it faster, if you want shortcuts, that's exactly how people tend to lose money, because the truth is compounding only works if you stay invested for an extended amount of time. That doesn't mean jumping into the market, jumping out of the market, selling when the market is down, panic selling when the market drops. You don't try to outsmart the system. You let time do all of the heavy lifting when it comes to a portfolio. Now, strategy number 2, and this is where it gets very interesting because this is the lever that will change everything when it comes to hitting that million or even more mark. It is the consistent contributions. We do this through 401k plans. We do it through IRAs. We do it into brokerage accounts. Setting this up automatically, paying yourself first, that is what is going to separate average outcomes from powerful, extraordinary, very wealth building portfolios. So let me explain. If you started baseline with $100,000 and you never added another dollar, you would reach $1 million. It might take decades, but you will reach that number. However, if we're adding just $500 a month, for a majority of people might be too much, could even be $50, $100, depending on your situation. That is going to accelerate everything. Now imagine you bump that up to $1,000. You're cutting years or even decades off of the timeline when it comes to investing. And that is what a majority of people do underestimate. They think starting running numbers matters the most. It doesn't. The consistency. We talk on this channel a lot about the systems we put. Every contribution that you're putting into a plan is buying assets, more shares, more ownership, more longevity in the market. And over time, those contributions are going to be compounding right alongside that initial investment you had. So instead of waiting 30 years, you could be waiting 18, 20, maybe even less depending on your contributions. And that's a big difference between hoping and actually having a plan and a system that is going to work together. Now, of course, when it comes to this, one of the most important parts in strategy number 3 is diversification. I'm going to be blunt here, guys, because this is where most people sabotage themselves. They get bored. They want excitement. Even when people give me feedback on my portfolio, They say my portfolio is incredibly boring. Most people want to chase the next big winner. They want something that is going to get rich quick. They start gambling, they start changing and chasing individual stocks. They jump on trends like we're seeing right now with SpaceX. They follow the hype, and eventually they're going to get burned in the portfolio. Because when it comes to real wealth, and even looking at my personal portfolio, real wealth is not built by one big bet. It is built on consistently having exposure to the market. When we look at the VOO, when you look at the, when we're looking at the QQQM, when you're looking at the SCHD, when you start looking at broad market index funds, it means spreading out your risk across a bunch of different companies, steady growth instead of chasing those explosive gains, because a lot of people, again, can get completely burned in the portfolio because the goal is not to hit one home run. The goal is to never strike out while you're investing and avoid those catastrophic mistakes of selling out of a portfolio when it's down 10, 20, or 30%, staying diversified within the portfolio, and the math and the heavy lifting and the compounding is absolutely going to take care of itself. Now let's talk about the part that nobody wants to hear, because this is where most people fail. And really, it's not a strategy, it's not math, it is human behavior. When the market drops 20%, will you keep investing or will you stop? For majority of people, they will pull the plug, they won't put any money in. When you look at it being discounted, when a lot of people are panicking, when there's blood in the streets, will you stay consistent or will you sell out of your position? Because those are the moments when it comes to investing, when you feel uncomfortable, when you feel emotional moments, when you feel like something is wrong. This is where your future is going to be decided, not when things are going up. It's when things are falling apart. That is when investing and discipline matters the most. That is where your consistency in investing matters the most. If you're using dollar cost averaging, if you're doing this automatically into a 401k plan, this is when and how the $1 million decisions are made within those portfolios. So let's bring it all together, guys, kind of full circle. If you have that $100,000 today, you're on the real path to getting that $1 million, staying invested, adding to your investments consistently, keeping that diversified portfolio. That's it. No tricks, no shortcuts, no magical investment strategy, just a system that we create that works. And if you actually follow it, it will work incredibly well. I've done it, and I've done it for a multitude of years. Really, my portfolio over the last 5 years is up around 120%. So where they use the example of 8% and really going into, say, 9 years, if I can double my portfolio every 5 to 6, I will be very, very happy. And I want to leave you with this. Most people think that building wealth is and really requires something special, advanced education, reading a lot of knowledge, a lot of books. It doesn't. It requires some very, very basic, simple things for an extended amount of time without quitting. That's the difference. That is how you can turn $100,000 into $1 million portfolio plus. So of course, guys, if you got any value from this, definitely subscribe to the channel, because on the channel, we're building systems. We're not creating hype and chasing hype. We're building real financial freedom, and I'll catch you in the next video.